And we are live on this Saturday night, streaming to you from beautiful downtown Crestline in the San Bernardino Mountains of Southern California's Inland Empire. Let's try to get the camera to behave. I can't stay on too long. I'm very, very tired. Just haven't felt well all day. But I did kind of promise to come on once in a while on Saturday nights. The world is crazy, totally crazy. Wars and famine and terrorism and all kinds of protests and I'm barely awake. And I think the name was Sam Rubin died. A newscaster. Let me check the name. Yeah, Sam Rubin, American journalist on KTLA Morning News. That's Channel 5 in Los Angeles. He's also been a host of entertainment talk shows and specials for over 30 years, and he was only 64 years old. Hi, Juanita. Welcome in. Sam Rubin was only 64 years old, and he called in yesterday, called in sick, didn't go to work, and then today he was dead from a heart attack. Great journalist. You might not know him because he's a Los Angeles person, but you might have seen the talk shows and entertainment events that he hosted. It makes me wonder if he had a certain jab. There's talk of another pandemic possibility, that some kind of bird flu might become transmissible to humans. Hi, Ditch. Welcome in. No coffee tonight, just tea and water. I haven't done much today. I just haven't felt up to doing much. I hope this doesn't persist, this fatigue. Patches went missing yesterday. My little kitty cat. I hope she turns up tomorrow. Itchies all over. I blame a certain medication for the itchies. An injection, you know. The Aurora Borealis was visible from here last night around midnight, and it might become visible again tonight. But, you know, it's way off on the northern horizon, so it isn't as spectacular as if you're up north, at least as far north as Seattle, Washington, where the YouTube channel California, oh no, the Pacific Northwest Weather Watch channel has a video of the highlights of the Northern Lights. And I think he also posted it on his second channel, California Weather Watch. He actually does weather for the airline industry, for airports. So his YouTube presentations of the weather forecast are really good. Lots of technical info. And when something is not for sure, he tells you. We'll keep an eye on it, but right now it's, what does he call it? Something like fantasy. Oh, Ditch has the fatigue too, and he thinks it's the barometric pressure. By the way, Ditch, I subscribed to your channel. I haven't watched any videos on it, but I subscribed. I'm not really into video games, so I might not find much that appeals to me. But we'll see. Oh, man. Itchies and tickles all over. Anyway, I can't stay on too long because of the fatigue, and I'm usually in bed by 8 o'clock, but I stayed up tonight to get on YouTube. And I pulled this long story or short novel, whatever you want to call it, that I titled Seasons. It's included in my book, My Life on the Edge of Reality, but I pulled it out and put it on Amazon as a Kindle for $1.99, or if you have Kindle Unlimited or Amazon Prime, it should be free. Anyway, yesterday I puttered around in the yard a little more than I did today, but I'm not doing much. Oh, good. Your channel is not video games, just talking to a camera. Yeah, that's pretty much what mine is. I don't even know if I could, add video or music or whatever. I'd have to learn how to do it. But I wanted to thank Freeman if he's here. I received a little gift in the mail. It's a poster of Wolverine. Oh, good. I'm glad you're inspired to make more content, Ditch. Well, as I often say, I like the X-Men, but I kind of have a crush on Wolverine. I don't know where I can put it that the cats wouldn't shred it. We'll work out something. Oh, my phone is pestering me. I'll message him. Freeman hasn't been well, mostly pain from a shoulder that keeps dislocating and causing pain and headaches too. All right. Older. The gadget finished the word Wolverine for me. Oh, Ditch has a crush on Wolfie too, but he's Deadpool for maybe it's a different kind of crush. Okay, I still haven't seen Deadpool. It costs money, and I'm not subscribed to Disney or Hulu. But I'll bet there's clips online, like on YouTube. Okay. I had an offer of a ride to the store this evening, and I wasn't up to going. I forgot a few things last time I shopped, but I'm just not up to it. YouTube can't decide how many people are watching. They never give me the correct number anyway. I'll have 5 or 6 people in the chat room active, and it'll say I have 1 or 2 listeners. Oh well. Anyway, in the description below this video, I put a link to my author page on Amazon. Gosh, it lists all of my books and Kindle editions and so forth. And there is one previous Kindle, no, there's an audiobook, sorry, of my collection of stories and poems, Quachi and other stories. Quachi is Quachi. I got the title and the inspiration from a documentary. Hi, Philip Blair. Welcome in. Do I recommend a Kindle? Well, my story Seasons. I just put it up on Kindle. It's included in my book, My Life on the Edge of Reality, but I thought it would make a nice standalone Kindle edition. And I might consider making it an audiobook as well. Seasons, let's see, Seasons. Um, it's based on a series of disturbing dreams that I had. The dreams that led me to move to this mountain. And it has black helicopters, an alien, a disaster, and a doppelganger. What more could you ask for? And some of the scenes are from dreams, and some are, oh, Ditch only trusts vinyl when it comes, well, for music, sure, but see, now Amazon offers AI voices to read your books aloud, and then they're available on Amazon and Audible. Yeah, the virtual voice engines that make audiobooks using AI are pretty good. I can usually tell that it's AI, but they just, they make mistakes that a human would not make, but they're pretty darn good. Hi, Thikimoto. Apparently, some of my books are available on Google, but I never made an agreement with them. Oh, yes, I'm wearing your favorite hat. It's becoming mine because it's comfortable, but it's going to have to go in the wash pretty soon. I have a number of hats. Hi, Jason. Cave, welcome in. My tesseracts are filing in. One of my chat people came up with that word for my listeners, tesseracts. Hat fashion show, huh? Not really. It just hides my hair, which is always a mess, even when I brush it and comb it. Oh, I hope you made good money today, Jason. I know you need it. Google Play Books. I'll have to look into that. I'm missing no. All the way from India. YouTube has connected me with places all over the world. Puff's Ghost is here. I don't know what a Jimmy hat is. Itchies and tickles. I think it's time to wash my hair. It keeps blowing into my face. And my hair is so fine. It's as fine as a spider's web. So it'll tickle me, but I can't see it. I have to do this because I can't find it by looking, but I can feel it. I'm so tired. I hope this passes and I get some energy. I've got to whack more weeds and pick up clutter in my yard. Maybe another cigarette will help me stay awake. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, Philip wants to gift me a subscription to Audible. Well, hey, that isn't rude, Ditch. I get enough audiobooks for free on YouTube. Hi, Eric Surf. Welcome in. Welcome, everyone. I'm sorry I'm so without energy. Tutu and Smoky Sue have my bed. I'm going to make them give it up in a while. But they'll come back and sit on me. What was the last thing I wrote? I'm still working on it. It's a murder mystery. It's funny, my arms itch, and my ribs itch, and my head itches. Well, it isn't funny. It's downright annoying. Oh, the case of the stolen bed. Right, Philip. It takes 2 cats to steal the whole thing. Although Tora is quite capable of taking the whole bed all by herself. Hi, Helmetier. I don't know what that question means. The slums of India are horrible. I've seen them in documentaries. India still has a caste system. Of course, the Brahmins are at the top and the untouchables are at the bottom. Oh, Philip remembers Beanie Babies. I kind of remember them being a toy in McDonald's Happy Meals. Hi, Mayor of India. Well, you do have a caste system. We really do have one in the United States. We just don't call it that. I think I'm well. I'm just very tired, have been all day. Oh, Captain Obvious, welcome in. So you love the McDonald's Happy Meal toys. Yeah. I used to eat the Happy Meal and give the toy to my nephew. His mother would not allow him to eat at McDonald's. Oh, he was 2 or 3 years old, so he didn't have a choice, but he loved those toys. I haven't eaten at McDonald's in ages, and actually, my health is better without that food. Oh, welcome in, One-Eyed Willie and Squiddy Zion. Maybe it is the solar storm. Yeah, the northern lights are visible way down here in San Bernardino. They're not spectacular down here, but if you look to the north, you can see them on the horizon. Yes, Jason, some old McDonald toys are worth money. I don't seem to have any. I gave them all to children to play with. Well, I have learned how to make my own chicken nuggets and a sweet and sour sauce to dip them in. For barbecue sauce, I just buy a bottle of barbecue sauce. No, I don't use medical marijuana. I tried a couple gummies, but they didn't do anything. I mean, they don't get you high. They don't have that part of that chemical from pot, but they're supposed to reduce pain or make you calm or something. All marijuana ever did for me back when I was in high school was it made me incredibly hungry. You know that awful canned orange juice that comes in a metal can that nobody likes? When I smoked pot, it tasted good. Oh, yeah. Homemade chicken nuggets are made with chicken and not with the gristle, but with the actual meat. And I don't deep fry them because I don't want to set my kitchen on fire. I give them a fry to brown the, what do you call it? Let's see, brown the batter, and then I finish them in the oven so they aren't as greasy. Yes, Eric Surf, India really does have has had for probably thousands of years very advanced civilization. Thanks, DK, the breading. I had to learn how to make the batter and how to make the sauce and how to cook them. Oh, One-Eyed Willie, welcome in. And DK, welcome in. I was going to say something. Oh, I think I was born smoking. Both my parents chain smoked and never opened a window, not even in the car. Oh, Philip found medical marijuana very good for blocking night terrors. You were going through PTSD? Oh, that's horrible. Yeah. I once knew a young man who had those terrors. He'd been in the military and witnessed some really awful things. Apparently, in South America, where Supposedly we are not at war, but we are. Or at least we were. Ditch says Panama. I have a feeling it was not Panama, but that's Central America. I think it was Argentina. Something to do with drug cartels. Okay, let's see. Voce e nobre sempre. I don't speak Portuguese, but sempre must be always. Something about a king. Ray is king. Novel voice. Always something, my king. Hi, Rose. Welcome in. No, I was never in Berkeley. Giving you a crown. Oh, no wonder Ditch is thankful. Or LOLing, laughing. No, we were in Fullerton, where he fled after some really traumatic experiences. Rose says she used to see him at Live Oak Books. That was a long time ago. Well, my phone keeps pestering me. You're 7 years older than I am, Rose. When I met him, he was severely traumatized. I imagine most of his life was full of trauma. Oh, Philip, yes, you are very lucky that your parents are allergic to tobacco smoke. They didn't turn you into a smoker the day you were born. Come on. Anyway, now that I've turned off the sound on my phone, it's pestering me with visuals. I've blacked it out, but that won't last. It's almost 10 o'clock. Yeah, Phil worked at it. He said he was selling record players at an appliance store. And he had this terrible phobia. But he really admired the technicians who were able to repair things. Oh, Ditch heard that secondhand smoke kills people, so he chose firsthand smoking. Okay. Well, yeah, but Phil kept having these phobias and he couldn't talk to the customers. He had every phobia imaginable. Sometimes he could not walk 2 doors down to the mailbox to mail a letter. I had to do it for him. I don't know if they still do that anymore. They never did here in Crestline. They give you a box at the post office. Yes, he had very nice blue eyes. Um, anyway, um, nowadays I would not drop a letter in a box outside. There's too many thieves stealing mail. Sometimes they take the whole box so they can take their time prying it open and getting the mail out. Philip Blair, he was afraid of everything. Agoraphobia. He couldn't go out. He couldn't talk on the phone. All kinds of things frightened him. And he understood that it wasn't real, but he couldn't get over it. Yes, One-Eyed Willie, anxiety can really screw you up. Yeah, sometimes he couldn't leave the house. Ditch dated a girl with agoraphobia, and he gets it. And he would cancel things with, just things like we'll go see a movie or meeting up with some people to go have dinner. And he'd say he had the flu, and they thought he was lying, that he just didn't want to do it, but he really was ill. He had a physical illness. I think it was to do with his pancreas, but I can't swear to it. Oh, poor One-Eyed Willie. Anxiety can screw you up at work. Well, welcome in, drowsy doll. Ah, Lord. Oh, I'm tired. But I did say I would come on live tonight, so I did. Well, I don't know. Ditch has OCD. I know it's hard to explain. I have it. It isn't as bad as it was when I was a child. But certain things have to be done the right number of times, even though they don't need it. I used to measure the number of syllables when I was talking. It just had to come out to the right number. At least I don't do that anymore. And no, Phil never tried the rational emotive behavioral therapy. Ah. Yes, I became an English teacher. I wanted to be a veterinarian till I did an internship with a veterinarian. I just was not cut out for. Uh, the suffering of animals who can't even tell you where it hurts. Philip, the number of syllables depended on, I don't know what they depended on, but they changed all the time. Sometimes it just had to be any odd number or any even number. It just depended. And I don't know what it depended on, but it changed all the time. And even now, sometimes, let's say I accidentally clink two cups together, I have to do it again before I can put them down. Philip says it sounds like OCD a poet might have. I've always wondered, or often wondered, for example, Milton's Paradise Lost, it's all poetry. I think he had to have OCD to make that come out, right? Especially after he went blind and his daughter had to write down his poems for him. Oh, Lord. Oh, yeah. I'm having trouble staying awake. Oh, well, I did a little puttering around today. Yesterday, I did a little puttering around. Oh, Ditch, it's Mercedes Benz with a Z on the end. But I sing, "Oh Lord, won't you buy me a good kitty cat? My cats are all bad and they're big and they're fat. So Lord, won't you buy me a good kitty cat?" Ditch is doing karaoke, huh? Mm. I can't drink more coffee tonight. I've had 6 cups already today, and it doesn't do anything anyway except upset my tummy. So I have tea and water. Yeah, also sleep better with old time radio streams. I've got some of Sherlock Holmes, some of Nero Wolfe, some of Agatha Christie. And a bunch of detective stuff. See, I'm writing a murder mystery, so I need the input. Drowsy Doll says, "Me too." Yeah, the Nero Wolfe radio shows, by the way. Nero Wolfe is played by Sidney Greenstreet, who played the fat man Glover in Casa, no, in The Maltese Falcon. Agatha Christie wrote a series of books about, oh Lord, um, a husband and wife team of detectives. I'm blanking on their names. Oh, Well, anyway, no, not Macmillan and Wife. Um, they worked for British intelligence, and they're also private detectives. Her name is something to do with the number 2, not Deuce. Um, I can't remember. I bet I could find it. I could look it up. Let's see. Come on, phone. Uh, Tommy and Tuppence. I don't have to search. I remembered it. Tommy and Tuppence. Oh, Philip Blair says Murder at Midnight is a good old-time radio murder mystery. And Drowsy Doll says from the 70s. Yeah, Macmillan and Wife. That was when they had a rotation. Every week, over 4 weeks, there'd be a different show every week. So, like this week, it would be Macmillan and Wife, and next week, it would be Columbo. And they did that with their sitcoms too, like, oh dear. I forgot the names. Oh, come on. My brain ain't working. Oh, well. Ironside. I remember Ironside. Raymond Burr, who also earlier played Perry Mason. Oh, X-1. Yeah, I have some of those in a playlist on YouTube. Phil wrote, or I'm not sure that he wrote the radio plays, but some of them are his short stories. Rose says, Maud. I remember Maud, but I think she was every week, not in rotation. No, I'm thinking of the comedian who had this routine about the bus driver training school. And when an old lady gets on with a bag of groceries, you do accelerator, brake, until she's at the back of the bus and her groceries are all over the floor. He also did the dentist thing. I think that was him. That didn't hurt. Yeah, Phil did write radio plays. Oh, which cat is that? I gotta see. Oh, it's Tora. Hi, sweetie pie. I have a box, a big box with some paper, packing paper in it. And the cats just love, no, not Jackie Gleason. The cats just love to get in it and play with the paper. No, he had a show where he was married to Suzanne Plachette, and then he had a second show where he was an innkeeper and his wife was a blonde. Bob Newhart. Yay, I got it. I do remember Jackie Gleason. And his sidekick, I've forgotten his name again, but he was in one episode of the Snoop sisters. You know, on Jackie Gleason, he was like the handyman who fixed everything. Mod Squad. I used to watch Mod Squad. Yeah, Art Carney. Thank you, Emmett, and welcome in. I used to watch the Mod Squad, but I wasn't terribly impressed with it. But it was interesting. It's about some juvenile delinquents who get recruited to work for the police. Cagney and Lacey, we used to call them Shaggy and Spacey. Oh, Steve Allen. He was the host of The Tonight Show before Johnny Carson. Oh man, memories. Drowsy Doll says, one day at a time. Yeah. Oh, you guys are taking me down memory lane. Oh, hi, Sandra. Welcome in. Getting close to an hour, 51 minutes. And man, I'm still sleepy. Ditch watched Late Night with the Devil and didn't like it. I never even heard of it. But when I was a kid and I was not allowed to change the channel, when we were visiting my aunt and uncle, they would play Fulton J. Sheen, Bishop Fulton J. Sheen. He had a TV show. Apparently, he was not exactly a traditional Catholic. Oh, I loved Columbo. My brother found him too annoying. Yeah, and he is kind of annoying, but I don't care. Oh, and Peter Falk was great in the movie The Cheap Detective. Oh, God. Hiccups. The Cheap Detective. It's a comedy. That kind of uses scenes from Casablanca and the Maltese Falcon. Yeah, I agree, Ditch. He's a detective. He's supposed to be annoying. But he'll be all finished with an interview, walking away, and then turn around and say, oh, one more thing. And that one more thing would be the most important. I really loved the episode with Johnny Cash. Yeah, Stitch, to get the suspect to confess, either understanding that he was confessing or just kind of not understanding. Oh, there's a Lux Theater radio adaptation of Casablanca, huh? Okay. Mm. No more cigarettes tonight. Oh, there were so many good shows in the 70s and a lot of not so good shows. Oh, Emmett listened to the Stones concert in Vegas tonight over his friend's phone. Sometimes he loves technology. Okay. Did I ever see how Wim Wender worked Columbo into his films? No. That's something new to me. Wim Wender? I'm going to have to do a quick search and see if YouTube has Wim Wender. Oh, come on. A notification right on top of what I'm trying to type. I hate that. Okay. They have a trailer for Perfect Days with Koji Kusho, Tokyo Emoto, and interesting. Later. Well, Emmett, go ahead and go back to the concert in Vegas, 'cause I'm falling asleep here. I can't stay on much longer. Oh, Philip Blair liked Charlie's Angels. Yeah. It was funny. We all knew who their boss was because we knew the voice, but I can't remember which actor it was. Oh, Dr. Welby, MD. In Search Of was good, but it always ended with, well, there really aren't any Bigfoots, or there's no real evidence of UFOs. Oh, the Stones are sounding good for a bunch of old guys? Okay. Sandra's waiting for the Aurora Borealis. Yeah, they claim that people in Mexico can see it. That's amazing. Oh, Quincy, medical examiner. I couldn't watch it without thinking of The Odd Couple. Same actor. Well, Drowsy, it's awesome for me to meet all of you. Okay. Yeah, that's how they ended Scooby-Doo, too. There was always a logical explanation. There are no ghosts. Thanks for being here, Ditch. We'll see you next time. Yeah, Quincy was so good. I wish real medical examiners were that dedicated. Yes, Rex Felix, the empire never ended. I'm really nodding off, guys. I'm sorry. I can't stay up too much longer. It's 10:26 p.m. here. Look to the north, Emmett. They're the northern lights, the aurora. Jason can see it from Arizona. Well, if you're in BC, it should be big and beautiful for you. It might even be directly overhead. Sandra's lucky. Yeah, Cave is Jason. Emmett is in Central California. I'm down south by San Bernardino, but I'm on a mountain, which does help. Drowsy says it's 9:27 where she is. Oh, Alaska. What did Alaska? I don't know. Alaska should have the same um, time as California. Oh, Sandra says they're supposed to be stronger tonight. Okay. I don't know if I can stay awake again. There's a cat howling outside. Doesn't sound like one of mine. You see, not every cat in the neighborhood is fixed. Mine are, but there's tomcats that will just start rutting. Alaska is one time zone to the west of Pacific time? Didn't used to be. No, wait a minute. No, it should be to the east of Pacific time. Because California is Pacific time. And if they're 1 hour earlier than I am, then they're to the east of me. And we'll definitely take a look. I'm going to have to make the chat scroll up. Philip yells. Oh, Philip isn't fixed, but he doesn't yell. Drowsy hears the cat. Well, there's some people out there, so that they'll break it up. I don't have to go running outside in the dark. Oh, that's right. I got east and west backward. I do that a lot. Yeah, so Alaska would be west of here. Arizona is east of here. Sorry about that, Philip. Well, Arizona, for a good part of the year, is 1 hour behind us, or because they don't do that stupid change the clocks thing. Oh, Emmett Flesh got to see the Milky Way at a dark sky sanctuary. Well, you can see it from these mountains, but it isn't as bright as it used to be before, when there were not as many people here. But I can still see the Milky Way. It's kind of dim. Uh, See, I don't go out after dark because of the various critters. Some of them are human, but we have a bear and a mountain lion and raccoons and skunks and so forth. Oh, Drowsy was born in Anchorage, Alaska. Ah, oh, Lord. I'm not going to be up much longer. Sorry, guys, but even with the cat yowling, I can't stay awake. Humans have teeth. Well, some of the human critters around here have more than teeth. The neighbor's kids are outside playing at 10:30 at night. Okay. Oh, and it is now almost Sunday. Tomorrow is Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Let's get Tora to say hi to her adoring fans before I go. That's a good little girl. Oh, she's a good big girl now. Yes, she is. Oh, you're heavy. That's my sweetie. Tora is the main cat around here. Yes, she is. That's my good kitty. Okay, hop down. Now she expects treats. So I had to put them into a shopping bag because last night I left the bag of treats out and some cat shredded it open with her claws. Oh, cat hair on my face. And some people hair. I better put this up or they'll get into it again. Yeah, Tora is just a wonderful kitty cat. She's actually a bobcat hybrid. I think she's 1/4 bobcat, not 1/2, but she's definitely part bobcat. Aren't you? Yes, you are. Okay. She is a very happy kitty, aren't you? Yes, she is, and she's been cuddling with me. When I go to bed, she climbs under the covers and cuddles. Okay. And then Smokey gets up and sits on my head or against my head. And Tutu gets beside me and starts pushing because she wants more space. Well, pleasant dreams to all of you, and thanks for being here. And good night. Let me type something. And have a happy, okay, thanks for being here and have a happy Mother's Day.